In the United States, there is a territory called Area 51. It is located in the deserted Nevada desert and far away from human settlements. This place is said to be a top-secret U.S. military base, where the Americans used to disguise themselves from the world. Inside, they are working on projects on aliens and unidentified aircraft objects. Many rumors say that many aliens have been recorded in Area 51, and also many unidentified flying objects around this area were detected. So does Area 51 really exist? Let's find out together. In 2013, for the first time the truth about Area 51 was recognized by the US government. It's true that Area 51 really exists, not just a legend. According to 407 pages of documents that the CIA has made public and declassified, Area 51 is an area of about 38,400 acres, located next to Groom Lake, nestled in the Nevada desert. This Area 51 was established in March 1954. This is a time when the United States and the Soviet Union are having a Cold War. President at that time, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was worried that the Soviet army might be having unusual activities and could make a surprise attack on the United States, leaving us unresponsive. Therefore, he decided to strongly strengthen intelligence activities, especially to grasp every move of the Soviet Union. Even the mosquito that flew into the Soviet military base must also be made clear whether it is male or female, is flirting with girls or hiding from his wife to go on a date. And to accomplish this intelligence goal, the US has developed a type of spy plane called the U-2. This is a modern aircraft, equipped with a lot of super sharp cameras, capable of long zoom. If it flies over the Soviet Union, it will see everything, including the soldiers watering the trees on the edge of the forest. Thus, whatever the Soviet Union did, the US knew it all, but it is important that everything be done in secret. Because the Soviet Union also had a lot of spies, if the Soviet Union knew that the US was developing the U-2, then the desire to capture every move of the Soviet Union, how can it come true? Therefore, President Eisenhower called the best military experts to give them the task that you must find me the most secret place in America. How to make all operations develop and test of the U-2 spy plane will be absolutely safe. No one will be able to detect it, not even Soviet intelligence, and the American people, absolutely secret. And after flying around the US by plane, they chose the area around Groom Lake. This is the most ideal land, both far from residential areas, and located in a remote desert. Cars can't go to, planes don't fly over there. So this would be the most ideal location. The president was satisfied with this choice and called it Area 51. When Area 51 was put into operation, the U-2 spy plane has been tested in the sky many times, and sometimes it was detected by the Air Traffic Control Agency and the Air Force. Remember that in the secret project at Area 51, other than the special units assigned to research, all other soldiers in the US military are not allowed to know about the so-called Area 51 or U-2 plane. Therefore, when U-2 was discovered in the sky, instead of thinking it was an airplane, people thought it was an unidentified flying object, or rather, they thought it was an alien's flying saucer. Why is that? That's because at that time airliners flew about 20,000 feet high, even military planes flew higher, but only about 40,000 feet, never had a plane fly higher than that. However, the U-2 spy plane that the CIA was testing in Area 51 flew at an altitude of 65,000 feet. Therefore, in the mind of all those who doesn't know about the U-2, only alien flying saucers can fly so high. What's more interesting is that the US government not only does not object to people's thoughts about alien flying saucers appearing on Earth, but on the contrary, they let employees exaggerate it. Give more distracting information to make people focus more on UFOs. Why is that? It's simply because the more people think that U-2s are aliens flying saucer, the more the U-2s true identities are kept secret. No one would have guessed that the drone they were tracking turned out to be a state-of-the-art flying device developed by the government. Thanks to that, during this period a lot of information about UFOs was encountered. But maybe not only the US, many other countries like the Soviet Union, Britain, Germany, or even China, are also developing their own secret flying devices. Later in Area 51, not only U-2s, but many other vehicles were studied and tested here, such as A-12, stealth aircraft F-117 Nighthawk and State Route 71 Blackbird. Until 1989, a man named Bob Lazar went on TV and said, he is an engineer working for the U.S. military in Area 51. He has been assigned the task of reverse engineering alien flying saucer, and he has also seen aliens in that area. However, the information given by this person has not been verified, and no record of Lazar ever working for any government or military organization has been found. As for the flying saucer he drew, until now science still can't believe it can work. It is possible that this guy is just trying to make up stories to attract public attention. If he was a member of the US military, no one would dare to make such national secrets public. Currently, Area 51 is still in operation. There are still planes carrying workers in and out of this area every day. People cannot access. The security system is very strict. Inside, there are certainly still many secret projects of military, but there are aliens or not, no one can clarify. Thus, Area 51 is real. Strange objects flying above 65,000 feet in the past were definitely U-2 planes, not aliens as people thought. But now what's going on in Area 51, only President Joe Biden knows. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.